Welcome back to Rockman EV. It is time for the final level. I hope you have something nice to eat and a good drink because you're in for the long haul, buddy.
And I can stop for E-tanks on the way.
Way ahead of you, buddy.
I have this sandwich and tomato and basil between two Vasa Knäckebröts.
Thanks, Eddie. And now, let's start everything off with a very nice enemy rush. You're gonna fight everything in the game.
Everything?
And you're gonna fucking like it.
In this one room?
Oh god.
Ah, crumbs everywhere.
That's the real horror of this episode.
Simon's making a mess.
I mean, given that the zombies break apart into little bits, yeah, actually.
Oh boy. You can't do anything and it can't do anything.
Yeah. So let's just continue this fight with everything. Ever. We'll have you fight like 6 or 7 of the same thing, just in case you didn't figure out how to fight it properly the first time.
Hey, use self-burning.
Nah, these all have guns.
Knowing Pure Saber, Snake Man's probably gonna show up as an optional boss or something like that.
Nah, I don't think so. This game is mostly utilizing, like, already there sprites with some basic edits. He'd have to, like, make up an entire new sprite sheet for him.
They'd have to cobble together a Frankenstein.
Now, to be fair, it's not like he hasn't done that before, but...
Yeah.
That's true, but at the same time, that's usually for, like, small things.
Show us the supernova adapter, you coward.
Not yet. I'll show it off when the time's right.
Can you buy that without having gotten the other one?
What, the first adapter? No, I don't think so. I mean, you could cheat and probably get that, but you wouldn't have enough cash at any point to get it.
Just grind?
No, you only get bolts out of killing bosses, and they don't come back.
I see.
What you're supposed to do to get it is to AAA rank the second Wily stage, which gives you 999 bolts.
Right.
Otto, what are you doing?
Well, Otto's here now to help us out, and it turns out he's way better at this than we are.
Holy shit, I want to play a game where I play as him. I don't actually want that! Please, Pure Saber, don't listen to me.
Too late, Simon, you birthed it.
It's okay, they're all Mega Man's friends, and they all have to be very good at their job.
And we're just using weapons and he's Goomba stomping everything.
It is incredible.
He's a solid snake to our right, and
Why is it that shopkeepers are always so powerful in these games?
Because they're able to utilize the full extent of capitalism to their success. That is why.
I knew this game was propaganda.
How dare it? How dare a Japanese man make a game about capitalism?
man, he didn't even have to attack it. He just runs into it and it dies.
Yep. Give me that.
I want that. Why didn't you sell me that?
Yeah, it comes with the
Why
fan.
didn't he open the door first?
Too expensive. You wouldn't be able to afford it.
Far too expensive. But that's our first one. Now we go to the next one.
Alright, Mr.
Okay.
Yeah, now we're
Oh
here.
no, I see why the video is so long. It's not interesting, it's just tedious.
It's every single enemy type in the game, and you will enjoy it.
No, you can't make me.
I refuse to enter this social contract.
You're already there, man.
Oh no. Let me out!
Oh hey, at least you got your sandwich with you, right?
The flying fish are the only things that matter in this universe.
Yeah, but that sandwich is not very good. Anyway, next fight.
Then why did you...
But on the bright side, everything we fight has, like, no ability to fight against us. Which is
It's a
good.
good thing I added a Hot Pocket before we started this.
Well, that's just gonna make you want to go to the bathroom quicker, right?
Anything to get out of here.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually do need the guy to go to the bathroom. But I'm holding it till we finish.
You got 30 more minutes!
It's okay, Eddie will try and get us out of here as quickly as possible with these antimatter bombs.
What the fuck?
It's fine, it's a Hot
Okay.
Pocket. It practically made me constipated anyway.
Eddie just casually throwing out the Pepto-Bismol tablets.
Except he can't hit anything in a corner unless he tries really hard.
Is that random, or can you, like, direct it?
It's kind of random. He tries to aim towards things that are needing to be dead, but he has a hard time hitting them. Like this.
I mean, I was really impressed with Otto's moves at the end, but Eddie's really struggling.
I mean, he is an he is a suitcase. He's gonna try his best, but
He doesn't even have arms.
No, he has legs.
Oh. Oh god.
Well, that's just the same attack, but bigger.
to be fair, that can be the difference between incredible success and failure. It's just the same thing, but bigger.
Well, at least Mega Man is not gonna have GERD for a while.
Now for our third area, and it's all flying enemies.
Ooh. Van Beat will come in, of course.
Yes.
One can hope.
I'm sure he'll have some kind of incredibly broken a power that he never showed up while he was on our side.
We're gonna be surprised it's actually gonna be Dr. Light.
And then it's gonna be like Mega Man CX.
He just shows up and starts doing shoryukens at the enemies.
Exactly.
I mean, he does have that sprite where he's got in a Street Fighter outfit, so I guess that makes sense.
From Mega Man X.
Yeah.
Yup.
Really gotta wonder where Dr. Light had the time to go study the assassination arts to learn those.
Oh, he had a dual enrollment scholarship, so
Well, that's
And he
fair.
only really had to build one robot. And that robot does all of the work now.
no.
Yeah,
Why this
sorry.
again?
Ah, okay, he just has, like... He has the Falcon cut from Chrono Trigger. That's what Beat has.
Yeah, I was just thinking of that.
I thought he was channeling Storm Eagle.
No, Storm Eagle never did, like, a straight line dash. That was the Skyver.
That's true. Yeah, this one. That is definitely.
Alrighty, so moral of the story here is we probably should have played as one of these guys.
Get your friends to do everything for you.
The real lesson of Mega Man erotic roleplay is it's the friends that we made along the way.
What? Where did that come from?
Came from a place of making a lot of money.
Hey, hey kids, you want to see where the real money comes from?
Ah, there we go. And then his super is a carpet bomb. There we go.
Oh no, he bombed the carpet. There aren't even any carpets in this.
There's never been a carpet in Mega Man. They're extinct now.
Another room? Really? Oh.
Hey, you do have many friends, and they all have to get their friendship in somehow.
Here comes Rush.
Joy Joe.
Switches to the Nova armor, immediately gets zapped.
Yeah, we'll just use this. It's better. All the Joes have fire elemental bullets, so they can't hurt us.
And 999 bolts down the drain, who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Except it doesn't work with Crimson Joe, because he has regular non-elemental bullets. He's smarter than the rest.
They're green
God
element.
damn it. Green apple? I hate green apple.
And then these guys are here for some reason, because I guess he needs somewhere to put them.
They weren't here before.
Oh, we're fighting dogs. I know who's showing up now.
Sigma?
Dr. Light?
Trouble?
Oh, boy. No, please don't. I don't need a dog with a beard. That's just weird.
Too
Don't
late.
most dogs have beards, technically?
Oh, there he is. It's hard to see Rush with all this fucking sprites fucking...
Oh, he fights like a friender. Okay, that's great. And he does a screw attack. That's also good.
So
Oh,
it's a sprinkler system.
well,
I think you have used Freeze Cracker exactly once.
Oh, he still has the rush cannon from Minus Infinity. Except he can do it by
Right.
himself now.
I mean, this is just kind of imitating the dog boss from Sigma 4 more directly.
Sigma's dog, right?
Yeah, Veilgarder. But who is also based on a friender.
What the hell is a friender?
Friender's the mid-boss from Mega Man 2. The hot dog.
It's a social media website that's no longer around.
Oh. Listen, I don't know anything about Mega Man. I wanted to
What?
say everything, but it's funnier like this.
After this, I don't think any of us are gonna know anything anymore.
I still don't know anything, and I still end up in these videos somehow.
Ah, there we go.
Whoa!
Now we're using Wish Star.
Are you sure it's not just a Hypernova armor?
No, it's Wish Star because it flings us apart and then Rush falls asleep. Just chuck him right on there.
Again,
Good
why
point.
didn't we play as these guys?
Oh, thanks.
Why
The mets
do
are
you-
very helpful like this. You know, it seems weird that we're getting so much stuff.
I wonder what was happening up ahead.
But I mean, we beat all the enemies, so we can at least keep going.
There's still 20 minutes in this video. Jesus Christ.
So, if you summon Eddie, he isn't actually random. He'll just give you whatever he's got, and as long as you keep using him, you'll get the same thing every time. This also means you can only ever get one E-Tank from him in a level. Gotta make it balanced, of course. Ah, here we go, now we have to fight all the mini-bosses.
But why?
Because of course.
Because what is excess? It is a positive word always.
I should have sprinkled some of these throughout. Describe what you're tasting, Simon.
Gonna send you a photo of what I'm eating afterwards. You can upload the video with that.
Perfect.
Sandwich.
I mean, given that Mega Man's been drinking a whole hell of a lot in this game, it makes sense.
Simon does a little food review on the side.
I should have got the beer actually.
Jesus, the speed at which that thing just...
Yeah, no, that's how this thing works.
Oh, yeah, you didn't see it before?
No, I've played this before, it's just I've forgotten a little bit about it.
Yeah, like this one, where the absolute best way to beat it is to just, you know, sit in the corner here. Not on the ground, just on this little bit, because this way they can't really target you all that well.
No, now that I see it, there haven't been that many death spikes in the game, right?
Not really, there's not really any kind of death spike, but I don't know if that's really because he's trying to be nice, or because they got in the way of his artistic vision.
Artistic vision filled the screen with bullets. But not instant kill bullets.
His artistic vision is that he's really into BDSM, Mega Man.
Ah yes, this is without a doubt my best piece. Throws a bunch of dogs and other shit on the screen.
A Japanese guy with a French accent, that's perfect.
You sound weird for a Japanese man.
It turns out Pure Save's actually just Iraqi.
I mean, would you prefer him trying to emulate the Japanese accent?
No.
No, you don't want to hear that.
Now you've got me thinking of Pascal Kamisoto trying to make a Mega Man game.
Oh, please, no.
He's the guy from There Is No Game, and a kind of absurdist adventure game?
Okay.
You know, actually, given that it's absurdist, you could probably just use most of the Mega Man areas and then just present them as real. I mean, we already had Burstman with, like,
No.
literally gigantic beakers.
You know,
Yeah.
no, I think this is...
I mean, if you want to see more, there's an LP on the forums. It's just finished pretty good.
I still like this weapon. It's fun as heck.
Yeah, the shocking coil is a very good weapon.
Actually, the more I think on it, this might be more equivalent to the one Japanese guy who was painting the yellow stripes but screaming as he was painting.
Yeah, that's fair.
Man, you guys are far more cultured than I am. I only know German artists who filled bathtubs with that.
Ah, man, a culture.
I don't know, I feel like there might have been some of that in this game as well.
And then a cleaning lady actually cleaned it. The museum lost like infinite dollars.
The cleaning lady is much like Mega Man in this.
Exactly. Just, oh my god, the screen is filled with bullshit. I'm gonna get rid of it with overpowered weaponry.
Yeah, that's about right,
Get
honestly.
down, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur.
What the fuck are our LPs anymore?
They're good, is what they are.
No!
For a second it looked like you were going to actually use Freeze Cracker, but no, this is an illusion created by Satan.
Freeze Cracker is honestly, I think, one of the worst weapons in this game, which is really weird.
Yeah, it is weird that he didn't think like, oh yeah, Freeze Cracker was kind of trash in the original, let's make it good now. It's like, it's just Freeze Cracker.
Now it shoots 5 shots at once, but it costs them the same amount of weapon energy, so now it just takes up space. There's no part where it's actually useful.
Poor Freezeman. Best boss in the original, but such a terrible weapon.
It's kind of sad that it ended up like that.
It's just not interesting. Yeah? It's like the super balanced version of Metal Blade, but you know, with that we mean it sucks. It's just not good at all.
Eddie must be really bored if he's doing this.
Either that or he knows what's coming up. Because, I mean, we're only not even like halfway through.
Oh my god, but how often did Pierce ever think you would die before this point?
Hell yeah!
So now it's time for the hologram bosses.
What the fuck is this shit?
They're very slow, and they are not that strong, and they die instantly to whatever their weakness was.
Also, their ping is very high.
What's the point?
They're playing on Wi-Fi.
This is like me trying to play Apex.
It's incredible. But they do have a fair amount of health if you hit them with things that aren't their weakness. Though, as always, self-burning goes through everything.
Sure.
Yeah, set yourself on fire.
I love the PowerPoint presentation, like, stuttering they got going on.
Especially at 30 FPS.
Wily had to cheap out on the hologram generator.
I see, it's a tutorial for this.
And this is our entire fight here, is now we have to deal with all of them. As they continually spawn in.
Like Turian, but dumb.
Or at least we could, but if you're noticing, they're not actually really stopping us. So if we really feel like it, we can just kind of walk through them.
Like real holograms.
But where's the fun in that?
This is why you have to kill all the Metroids until the door opens. This doesn't look fun.
Here we go. I do like, though, that they have working explosions.
Well, that's the projector exploding.
But as you can see here, you can just do this.
Yeah, you can just slide through everything and avoid most of the projectiles by virtue of being too fast.
Yeah, as long as you... Gotta make sure we load him in sequence.
Who needs that?
Poor virtuousness.
Yep, and now they're back. But hey, you know, we've never used this, so let's check it out. This is the Rush Force Field. We can just hide in it and never take any damage. No matter what they do.
Okay.
But if we shoot, it decreases. It also gives us the Crystal Flash.
That's nice.
I can't see shit at this point.
That's okay, neither can Mega Man.
Never asked the question if because he could, he should.
Never. That question is for fools and weaklings.
Okay, but what if Springman was purple?
Incredible.
I can do it.
So why not?
Just little minuscule things like that.
Seems like you could have gotten over with quicker if you had just used the weaknesses from the start.
I could have.
No, Proto Man, I don't have time for you.
Is this where he gives you the shield if you don't already have it?
Oh, hell no. He's not handing that thing over.
So Destined.
Oh, thanks. Thanks.
Infinite E-tanks. Just drink through it. You're only here for the spectacle.
Well, actually, the thing is, Simon, we don't have to drink through it.
Is that a wince?
Oh my god.
But what on earth could really require this?
Yeah, we forgot about this guy, huh?
I'm finally here. I was removed from the rest of the game, and my appearance is condensed into the power of this last one. You will be defeated, Mega Man. Check out these sweet upgrades.
As I multiply into 4 versions of... Oh, God.
Oh my.
So,
Yeah,
remember
sure.
how I was talking about how the shield was optional? It's not.
So can you die if you have infinite E-tanks?
Yes, you can actually. If you manage to lose literally all of your lives and all of your E-tanks, you will lose.
Okay, so it is not actually infinite, it's just refills you to max?
Yeah, it's not. It's every single time you die, you get all your E-tanks back.
Okay.
So essentially, if you do nothing, you can actually lose this. But you have to, like, be trying to, because even just basically shooting at him will usually do enough damage that he'll stop and die.
And what about the supernova adapter?
We could use that, but the shield is actually a bit better due to how he's shooting right now.
Mom said it's my turn to use the supernova adapter.
No, Mom said it was my turn.
The fuck even is a supernova adapter anyway?
I don't know, because we haven't seen it yet. Once, for Proof Flash.
It turns you into Sephiroth, honestly.
Mega Man's over here just holding this oversized Pringle.
Which is doing really well for itself.
It's very durable.
I really enjoy how easy this would be to do without the shield. Just requires a modicum of skill.
Ugh.
But only a little bit.
Just a little bit, though. You don't need too much.
Oh, hide of bees.
What the fuck was that?
Remember how he had those kick moves in Power Fighters? Yeah, it's here now.
Oh, that is what that was, okay.
Which were mostly just Guile's moves.
Oh, I turned you into an E-tank.
I appreciate that he has, like, 20 separate abilities in this first phase alone.
First phase?
Which all matter jack shit, because you can't die.
Oh, right, no, it's the second phase right now since he did his first super.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, and then when you die, it automatically resurrects you and it gives you back all your E-tanks. Ah, there we go. It's not complete unless I get kicked in the face after getting back to life. Ah, here's his third phase!
This is quite possibly the dumbest concept for a boss I've ever seen. Like, why even program this?
Because it's cool!
I don't know, man.
Because it looks cool, but man.
I have all these ideas for a Toho fan game, but I cannot figure out how to do a scrolling shooter.
He looks like he wants to be Monty Ombo with sprites.
But wait, I can hack Mega Man 7.
I feel like the only reason he picked Mega Man 7 was because the NES literally couldn't do this.
If he wanted to be a Montione with sprites, both Mega Man and Bass would be women. Oh shit.
Ow. But since you were wondering, since he's powered up, we might as well do it too.
Finally.
And this is the power of the Super Adapter. It has no charge time anymore, so we can just keep doing this.
Oh.
This is also how you were supposed to beat the Hanya stage, because the lack of charge time allows you to literally fly over the entire level.
I seem to be doing just fine. Outwitted again, Mr. Saber.
Wait, which stage?
Stage 3. The one with the giant flying skull that was chasing you the entire level. You're just supposed to fly over it with this.
Okay.
It's why you get, if you do really well at the previous stage, you get 999 volts, is so you can just get that and fly over it. When I said this game was horseshit, it's because a lot of the design is just not that great, but it also just lets you skip it. It's not a good look, in my opinion.
Absolutely not.
So,
Yeah, it's...
so overall...
It's
Ugh.
playable, but, like, this is just complete horseshit. Like, if you had to fight this without all the superpowers you get, it'd be awful. And even like this, it's still not great because you can just die over and over again.
That doesn't look fun. Like, it just looks. Yeah.
Like, here's the sun attack. It has a vacuum effect, just in case you didn't know that. So you can just suck you in and kill you.
Let me just make an attack that looks like a DNA strand over here. Give me one moment. Oh, here's one that resembles a Mobius strip.
Hey, remember the options? He has the better versions.
It's like a dick waving contest, but it's not about penis size, but instead the boss script length.
How complex can I make this attack?
Look, there is another paragraph.
Like, there's actually, like, people have done no-hits of this on YouTube, and the thing is, all they actually do is use this and just dash through them over and over again. Literally, because I'm pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do. There's no other way to dodge half this shit.
And it's not really interesting, it just takes a while.
Yeah, I'm
But
gonna
look-
take another bite.
But look at all these fancy bullet effects.
Look at how there are literally too many on screen to render properly.
You know, y'all are poo-pooing on these attacks, but I think I understand what's going on here. I think it's more of, sometimes you just gotta let it out. And sometimes you just gotta go whole hog and go ape shit. But the problem is, he released it and expected people to play it. Normally you just do, you do all this kind of stuff and you don't release it.
You're saying base is the author insert, just letting it all out.
Thunk.
Oh god, he's dead, finally.
By the way, he never actually really ends that last attack, so Beat's like the only way you can actually get close enough to shoot him.
Alright,
Amazing.
final form, Base pulls out a gun.
Incredible, how did you defeat me? I had so many power-ups. What power are you using against me? Power of friendship? Power of justice? That's what a guy like you uses. Base, that's not true. The power of justice is not what defeated you. You wanna know what the power is? Economic power. If you have money, you can kick the shit out of anybody.
It is about capitalism.
Economic power.
And that's why Wily always loses. He has no money.
Take that, you fucking blue-collar worker.
If you get enough money, you can buy all the cheat codes you ever wanted.
That's the whole reason why the shop existed, why we were given so many E-tanks all the time, all the free lives, all everything. The V-calls, all of it was to showcase the power of capitalism.
Such a powerful message. The game is good now.
What are they supposed to be saying?
Very fast.
Is the game programming itself in real time?
No, this is actually the AI script I mentioned.
Oh.
He's showing it off in its entirety.
I would arrest you, but honestly, I just don't want to deal with this anymore. Blow up the castle, let's go.
They just dumped an entire pile of money onto the castle.
And Proto Man feels like making his comments. But we should probably rescue Wily before he dies.
Oh, there's
Why?
trouble.
Mega Man can buy out any jury.
Megman does not give a shit.
He's just done with this.
I won, but at what economic cost?
We'll actually find out later.
The game just cuts to the end, does your taxes for you.
This is what a post-COVID economy needs. Someone just spending.
I appreciate that he actually bothered tracking our wins and losses.
For him, I did that too.
2 meter, 50 centimeter, man.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
I can claim that because all the Americans don't know what this means.
These were, what, just the original credits? Complete with joke nicknames?
Kind of. I mean, it's famously known at Capcom that nobody really got credited for anything, so they just put in their nicknames around the office.
Christopher B.
Chris B. Chicken.
Green Stranger. No, wait, shit, those are Konami games.
Ino-chan's buddy. You were a complete joke both times we fought you.
Come to think of it, why is Mega Man equipping self-burning right now?
Well, it is on fire behind him.
Yeah.
It makes him look angrier.
He's also leaving a trail of fire behind.
Yeah, he just put on self-burning and ran through the castle. This is the result. Which is pretty much what happened.
What kind of person do you have to be to get this nickname of Helper, and then have a second person get it so you have to give, like, appellations to distinguish the two of you? What kind of person do you have to be to get that name?
The useless one of the helpers.
And thus, Mega Man causes light pollution. The end.
That's the power of capitalism.
Oh no, he still got self-burning on. Oh no, Mega Man, don't walk in here!
And that's our economic power. It will now calculate just how much money we had to spend to get here.
Oh, I get it. Mega Man EP.
What?
After all of our special thanks from people he learned about Mega Man 7 ROM hacking from.
Dragonized Hope. That's great.
Joopy, I see you. I see you in there. Thanks, Joopy Hornet. And B.
Tails guy was on there twice. Which makes sense because there's two tails.
I can't believe that somebody's name on there was essentially just small, large.
Big Mac large huge.
But here's our achievements that he bothered programming in.
Wow. You have 26 out of 10 achievements.
Okay, these still aren't translated, so I have no idea what the hell any of these mean.
Yeah.
A lot of them are usually based around how much damage you did or how much damage you took. Or, honestly, how many things you spent on. So as we can see here, defeating Mega Man cost you $20 million. 3 million, 13 million.
How much is that in Zenny?
You know,
No, I think that's dollars.
It's bolters.
if you really think about it, yeah, a Wily-styled takeover would cost a lot of money. Cause irreparable damage. Who's gonna pay for all this?
Oh no, that's why he brought us in.
You never used an S-tank.
Yeah, we never did, actually.
Yeah, that was that. I saw that. Also, you never used the exit unit. How is that an achievement?
Well, I mean, you gotta save where you can.
Oh, there is another one for using it 5 times, right? So, can't get all the
How
achievements.
many bolts did you spend? And how many bolts did you get?
So you can do, and you are encouraged to do a 0-spent bolt run.
Yes, but in order to get the other achievement, you have to spend the 999 bolts and then get another 50.
Yeah, it's fine, but how do you beat the final boss without the super weapon?
Yeah, I wonder what the...
You use the shield a lot.
Oh, all of these are just like...
Not gained.
I thought that meant, like, new game.
No.
New game plus, beat the game while balancing a book on your head.
That'll be for his ROM hack of Mega Man Legends. It'll use the PlayStation iToy.
Is that like medals for beating the bosses without getting hit or something? Order of Ecclesia style?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Anyway, Heavy Sigh wins 100%.
21XX.
Live stream?
It'll be in 21XX.
Nice.
It's so weird to have your suitcase also be a giant machine, and then also have slightly larger versions of your suitcase staring back at you. And a computer shaped like your suitcase.
Eddie must be fucked in the head from all of this.
It's just a reminder that you could probably be this computer one day, Eddie.
It lets you scroll back through your various records.
Yep, we get to see how long everything took, how many times we had to try, how many times we died, our various point totals.
Wanna see all the scripts I programmed for tracking all of this shit? They're long.
Who knew the Super Nintendo could do
But not
this?
as long as Base's AI script. God, it's so long. Slicks, shicks, ooh, spigs.
Oh, those were the things on the screen. I thought you were, like, doing some kind of ancient voodoo incantation there for a moment.
What the hell is all of this?
It's all of our various records, how long each thing took, how long it took to beat each boss from them showing up. Everything. Everything is tracked.
How many seconds between E-Tank uses?
This game actually came with, like, a text file specifically talking about achievements and how to get them.
Okay.
Nah.
That's outside of the regular translating text dump.
How many of them have the text, "This is literally impossible"?
But there we go, that was Rockman 7 EP.
Sorry. I'm amazed. But I'm not impressed. Take that. Ha!
I mean, it's very impressive for what it is.
No, don't tell him that. He'll make another one, and it's gonna be even more excessive and unplayable.
That's the only thing First Save knows how to do, so he might as well stick to his strengths.
Do a Mega Man Legends hack, uses the N64 biosensor, or something stupid like that.
Oh, of course he would use the N64 ROM.
Well, yeah, I mean, burning CDs is expensive. I mean, it's just... Everything in it is very interesting, just from a regular standpoint. Pretty much everything is made using recycled graphics. There's really not much in there that's actually new. But everything's just remixed, and it's honestly a very impressive amount of use. But the thing is, the level design is such that I feel like he made them all up, played through it, realized it kind of was way too hard, and then just dumped E-tanks and weapon tanks and S-tanks and lives on you in order to, gloss over all that.
I mean, I'm pretty critical of that, but let's not take it the wrong way. I'm sure there is a market, if you want to call it like that, for this kind of spectacle event thing. There's plenty of games where you barely have any real gameplay or just an excuse for gameplay while you watch cool shit happen. And it's more or less like, oh yeah, cool explosions, that's nice. Like, for example, the Saga games, there's just more or less completely random what's happening all the time. Sure, you can do some planning if you know exactly how the systems work. And it feels like they're just designed to be like, ooh, what another cool ability I never knew about is happening next.
It's funny because they're actually designed like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's people who like this a lot, and I've played some Saga games, and sometimes it's nice to be like just completely surprised by a game, and that's like what it's used for, basically. I just don't know if this like format, the Mega Man ROM hack, is where you should put in all of this creative energy. But I'm not gonna tell him what to do.
A perfect example of that was Wily Stage 2, with the entire scrolling section, where he had to legitimately shrink your hitbox down to the size of a tiny square, just so that it's not completely impossible. And even then, that basically requires you to have the Proto Man shield, otherwise you literally can't get through this.
Did he do it for the final boss? Shrink your hitbox?
No.
Wow. Okay. I take everything back, this game is just dumb.
So, what did we learn?
Capitalism beats everything.